A former Minister for Food and Agriculture and Cocoa Affairs, Dr. Woes of COCOBOD, says for 6 years he struggled but to no avail to restructure the finances of Ghana Cocoa Board, which according to him had gone out of hand. According to him, the poor financial state is impacting on the cocoa farmer. The sector has been in the news lately following comments by the Finance Minister Ken Ofori-Atta that he and the Governor of the Bank of Ghana will take a keen interest in monitoring the finances of Cocoa Board to ensure discipline in expenditure.
Have you set the foundation because you were there for 6 years?
Yes.
The foundation
yeah, that's what I'm saying. One, the interaction that we've had with the farmers to increase their productivity in terms of yields and so on is very clear. Two, building institutions to sustain this. We have the Tree Crop Development Authority, which is an act of parliament. I left another authority in parliament, I don't know what has happened to it now, which is the Grain Development Authority to manage grains the same way Cocoa Board is managing cocoa. And then we had on my desk two more, Agricultural Development Authority and the Poultry Development Authority. If all these institutions are built, are created by law of parliament and are given the freedom to operate by and managed by people who know how these things work, this country wouldn't be where we are. We'll be far away. We will have a lot of welfare and we'll be developing.
Speaking exclusively to my colleague Elton Broby, the former minister described as shocking decision by Finance Minister to take a seat on the board of Cocoa Board, insisting the Finance Ministry already has a slot on the board.
What is the Finance Minister coming to do? At the end of the day, we gave you the whole country just to take care of it. Then what happened? So Cocoa Board itself is a collapsed institution that has collapsed already. We know it and we foresee it. We said it several times, but they never listen. At the end of the day, as a cocoa farmer, I can sell my cocoa directly to the buyer to make my money, rather than relying on the government. The government have nothing better to offer for the farmers. As I'm speaking to you, a lot of people, millions of people want to cut down their cocoa tree, want to shift from cocoa to a different crop, all because they've seen that they have been enslaved for so many years. What is Ken Ofori-Atta coming to do? He was the finance minister, and what happened? The industry has collapsed. So they should allow with the cocoa farmers, directly sell our cocoa produce to make our money. Because other countries are doing it. They sell their cocoa on their own. Why is it that what interest is government so much interested in that he cannot even allow with the farmers to sell our produce than for him to sell it for us? Then it means he's getting more. We don't need Ken Ofori-Atta, and we don't even need the wine, edus, and other things. At the end of the day, they've caused the financial loss to the state, which they have to pay for.
Then Anaboatin Bonso, he's the president of the Concerned Cocoa Farmers Association, making that point. Meanwhile, development economist with the University of Ghana Business School, Dr. Patrick Esuming, says any attempt to stop the cocoa roads will impact negatively on cocoa production.
Now, if you look at what we have agreed to do in the IMA program, is even going to cause us more problems. Because if you travel in rural Ghana, you realize that the cocoa roads, and here I'm not even talking about the financing arrangement. If you look at the important role that the cocoa roads play, because without them, the cost of sending the cocoa beans to the port for export will be problematic. So, and it's not just the cocoa sector that it serves. Mind you, there are so many places that are cut off. And in the absence of the cocoa roads, there will be a lot of problems, even sending some key other produce to reach the main market centers. So when you decide that you're going to cut off the cocoa road, well, if there are issues with the financing arrangement and there are problems that we should solve those problems. Then to top it off, to say we are going to cut back on the fertilizer support, spraying and other support, it just completely blows my mind.
Dr. Patrick Esuming is development economist at the University of Ghana Business School. Now,